Beautiful seekers, this is Clarity 1129. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today is the Lionsgate portal. You must have seen a lot about it, read about it, and still, if there are some of you who haven't, or you're wondering, or you've just come across it but you haven't really found out what it's about, the Lionsgate portal happens between the 26th or the 28th of July right up till the 12th of August. This is the time when the sun, Sirius, the brightest star, it's actually a binary star if I'm not mistaken, the Orion belt, 3 stars on it, of it specially, and the earth, they come into alignment in such a way that the earth receives an abundant amount of light, much more than it ordinarily does from the sun. All right, and this is supposed to be extremely crucial for those on their spiritual journey, and even of those who are not aware of it. This is a wonderful time to manifest. All right, so if you're not aware of it till now, and this is the first time, you could always try. It's a wonderful, powerful time for manifesting. If you want to know about this in detail, there are a few videos. I mean, you could check Christina Lopes, or you could check Sarah Hall, and they've explained this in detail. Especially Sarah Hall's video was something I'd seen some time ago, which was pretty much in detail, and yet it's not very time consuming. So, and apart from that, you can always check out on Wikipedia what is the Lionsgate portal. Now 8/8, that is the 8th of August, which is today when I'm recording it, and hopefully will be posting it as well. This is the time when this energy is at its peak. So whatever your intentions are, if you can visualize it, think about it clearly, or if you can journal about it, in whichever way you like to journal, this is going to be extremely, extremely beneficial for you. And if you're for some reason not able to do it today, it does not matter. Any time between now and 12th, also if you can do it, it's wonderful. Though you will have maximum benefits if you can actually do it today. All right, because the portal is at its potent best on this very day. All right, you'll even find, I think on Christina Lopes' channel, she's planning to do an activation tonight. So for those of you interested, you can possibly go there. If I remember to, I will put her link in the bio. Now that is all there is about the intro for this particular thing. The reading I'm going to do today is not a pick a card reading. It's going to be a collective reading, and I will explain as you see the cards, and as I'll be live shuffling the cards, and I'll explain to you as we move along. I have done a pick-a-pile reading earlier, I think in 2021. I'll put a link of that as well. So if you want to do an additional pick-a-pile, if you want to see, you can always go back to that reading. But otherwise, I will be doing a collective reading at this time. All right, so when you're manifesting, just keep this one thing in mind. One, if you can have an oil lamp lit, all right, either in clarified butter, or even if it's in sesame oil or any of the thicker viscous oils, it's going to be beneficial. If not, even a candle will do. And also with intent, if you can, at least for today, drink water or eat your food with intent, you know, of whatever it is that you're wishing for, that could be beneficial to you. I mean, if you could make that a practice forever, wonderful. Otherwise, even for today, it's going to be a wonderful thing. It just adds to the manifestation that you're doing. And apart from that, yes, when you're manifesting, do not manifest what you do not want. In the sense that, don't say, I don't want any pain in my life. That's not how you manifest. You manifest what it is that you desire, and in a way that you have already received it. For example, you say, I am grateful for the abundance I have in my life. So if you say, and while you're saying that, if you feel, no, but I don't really have enough and I want more, that's not what you project. Because when you project lack, that's what you receive. So say it in a way that you got already, you know, whatever it is that you want. I want, instead of saying, I want this, you say, I'm so grateful that I have this, and that, you know, that is the way you put your wish forward, as you've received it and that you're grateful for it. That's how you manifest it. But either ways, you don't say, I do not want this, because again, what you say is what you manifest. So just put it in a positive way, and that's how you'll manifest. And once you've done it, don't write it off the very next day if it doesn't happen in the next few days, or when you expect it to happen. Do not just give up on it and say, oh, this was all nonsense. It's not. Believe in what you're asking for. Believe in the fact that it's coming to you, and know that the universe will give you what is best aligned with you at this time. All right? And with that belief, go ahead and do it. It's going to be very powerful for you. And I do hope and wish that all that is the best for you always comes to you. And that's my hope and prayers for you. And now I'll take you to the reading. I hope you can gain from it. So beautiful seekers, here we are. I'm going to be using the Ethereal Visions Tarot today, and we're going to pull out 7 cards from this. All right, and each of the cards will answer one question. All right, and then last but not the least, we'll take out the enlightened messages that you will get from Sirius, and that I will take in the form of oracle cards. I'm going to take out 3. All right. It is a collective reading, as I had mentioned in the introduction. For those of you who've skipped it, just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And if you want a pick a card reading, something a little more personal, then my dear seekers, I will recommend that you watch this video, which I will link in my in the description box below. Why did this go off? All right. And so you can check that out. All right. I'll also try and link Sarah Hall's and Christina Loeb's video or their channel, so then you can check this out and maybe it will be helpful. All right. So let's see. What does the collective need to leave behind? You get the Queen of Cups. What do you need to take with you? You get the Ace of Wands. What will you find moving forward? You get Temperance. What energy are you activating? You get the Hangman. What is going to become clearer to you? You get the Fool. How is this going to change you? You get the Two of Wands. How is this going to benefit you? You get the Lovers. Bottom of the deck energy is the King of Swords. So this is the whole truth. I mean, you didn't get the Ace of Swords, but you got the King of Swords. So this is going to be the truth in its entirety. All right. I'm going to take out one card from the Soul's Journey Oracle as part of the message from Sirius for this collective that's watching this reading. That said, you're very close to achieving your goal. The cards really want to come out. Yep. And one from, that was the Monology deck, and now we're going to take out one from the Prism Oracle. We'll open these messages at the very end. All right? Is everything coming in? Yes. So what do you need to leave behind? at this time, and you get the Queen of Cups. So with this, if you've been giving a lot to everyone around you selflessly, all right, you're being asked now, in the period to come, take that love and fill your cup with it. As you can see, she's got the cup in her hand. Is it visible? And she's been pouring it out, all right, here. And now you're being asked to take that cup of love for yourself. It's not that you're closed off to others, but maybe in giving and giving, you've been giving so much that you've left yourself behind. And now it's time for you to bring yourself to the forefront. Give yourself that loving energy, that kindness as you move ahead in this period of time. All right, so this is what you need to leave behind right now, is to put everyone else before you. That's what you've been doing. Okay, and for those of you who have been taking care of yourself and who have been doing a lot of work on yourself, then you're being asked to now offer this cup to someone else or to the people around you. So for each of you, it's going to be different. So if you've been feeling that you've actually, for the past few months leading up to this particular portal, if you've been feeling that you've been doing a lot of work on yourself because you have had this realization that you've not been giving enough to yourself, then during this time, it's time for you. The universe is giving you this message that you have worked on yourself, and now it's time for you to start pouring into other cups as well, because your cup is full. All right, it does not mean that you've stopped doing whatever you've been doing for yourself, but now it's time for you to start including others. So maybe for some of you, you've been keeping to yourself, you've been in a more reclusive kind of setting. For those of you who have actually been giving continuously, and actually you find that you're actually fatigued because you've been giving your time, your energy, your love, your affection to everyone around you, no matter what the relationship is, and you've actually been neglecting yourself, it's time for you to start giving to yourself. All right, so take what resonates. Whatever energy it was, it's time to leave that energy behind and go to the next stage. And what do you need to take with you? So if you're either leaving that energy of being a recluse, or you're leaving that energy of overgiving. So whatever it is, for each of you, it's going to be different. But whichever category you are in, what you all need to take this with you. And this is the Ace of Wands. Start a new beginning about something that you're really passionate about. For some people, it could be something. For other people, it could be someone. It could be a journey that you are undertaking. But whatever it is, start with a whole lot of passion in it. Pour all your passion, your that life force that you have. You will get this clarity about this, and whatever you do henceforth, give it your all. All right, from a place of passion, from a place of complete involvement. All right, as you move forward. And what will you find when you do this? You get this beautiful Temperance card. This is alchemy. This is balance. You will come to this place of balance, because for some of you, you've done the work on yourself. For others of you, you're going to do the work on yourself. All right, and either ways, your emotions, your creativity, all right, you are bringing both of that into balance, and so beautifully. The Temperance card is also called the card of alchemy. You are now ready to hit that pot of gold, or to turn everything into gold. All right, you have been showing a lot of patience, and this is the time you're going to come into balance, which is beautiful, beautiful energy. And this is such a spiritual card. What energy will you be activating? And you get the Hangman. Because you've come into balance and you're in the state of flow, all right? And because of that, you start seeing things from a different perspective. Maybe with this Lionsgate portal, as you meditate, as you take some time to yourself, as you manifest, maybe these are the answers that you're going to get. You're going to manifest a different way of thinking. You're going to manifest that particular, because you've been in this energy and you're doing this work, you are going to get answers which are going to change the way you look at things, and this is going to be extremely beneficial for you. All right, and this is the energy that's being activated, this energy of going with the flow, of looking at things from a different possibly a wider lens. Instead of just being restricted, you're going to see things so differently. And what is going to be clear to you, and you get the Fool. What's going to be clear to you is that you have to take risks from time to time, is that life is all about change. You cannot afford to sit in the comfort zone. It is not for you to, and as you move forward, you will learn to leave your baggage behind. And the beautiful part is why I'm drawn to this dog here is that, especially now, is because the star Sirius is, I think it's called Canis Major. It is in the shape of a dog, all right? And that's why I'm especially drawn to this dog at this time, that whatever your soul is aligning you to do, follow your heart and just go for it. It may feel risky, it may make you feel uncomfortable, but this is what you're meant to do. If your heart is, telling you this is the way it is, and if you've been thinking about it for some time, know that you're protected. This is the way to go. Just go for it. All right? And how will taking this risk, this leap of faith and following your heart, how is this going to benefit you? And you get the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is traditionally this person's got a wand in one hand and a globe in the other hand. The whole world, if you can adopt this attitude of following your heart without fear, knowing that the universe will only give the best to you, just follow your heart. Once you come into this energy, the whole world is there for you to explore. Nothing can stop you. There is no fear after this, because you've embraced change. You've embraced the fact that change is the only way to be. That's the only thing which is permanent in our lives. It's change. And if you keep resisting change, you are welcoming a tower moment in the future. But if you go with the flow, trusting the universe and trusting yourself, very importantly, then you will find that the whole world is waiting for you, and you will align with your soul's purpose, and your life will be so rich with experience, with everything that you need to know, and everything that makes you reach your fullest potential and makes you so very happy. All right? And how will this benefit you? And you get the Lovers. Beautiful. Your heart is going to be filled with love. Your life is going to be filled with love. And this love begins with yourself. All right. For some of you, you've been working on self-love. For others of you, you need to work on self-love. And thereafter, you're supposed to, with this renewed passion for life itself, for yourself, for your life, for everything around you, follow your heart and begin a journey full of involvement, full of passion. Come into complete balance. Go with the flow. And you're going to unlock answers in a way that you were, it's not that the universe wasn't giving you the answers, but you were not receptive. But because you've come into this flow energy, you will receive those answers. And this will help you move, keeping your fears behind, moving into uncharted territory, something that your heart has been calling you to do. And with this dog by your side, you will have that faith. You are going to be loyal to yourself more than anything or anyone else. You know that you've got your back. All right. You know that you are not going to let yourself, because you're following your intuition, and your intuition is never going to lead you astray. And so you have no time for fear now. Nothing is holding you back. And so you have the whole world ahead of you wherever you want to go. Okay, you're so aligned with source. You're aligned with the universe. Nothing scares you now. and this leads you to this so much of fulfillment. All right, your yin and yang is again going to, with this balance card here, this is it. There's going to be so much of fulfillment in your life. You are coming into balance. All right, for some of you, you maybe because you've come into balance, because you've done the work on yourself, you may finally even attract your twin flame towards you. For those of you who are on that journey, who resonate with it, all right, but either ways, you are coming into balance, and there's going to be a lot of love, a lot of complete wholeness in your life. And what are the messages from Sirius? And I'm going to open all three for you. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. This is so beautiful. If you've been undecided, if you've been scared, this is going to change with this Fool card here, because you are going to get answers when you come into balance, and this will be the end of your indecisiveness. All right, and if there are Librans out here watching this reading, this is especially for you, because you do have a hard time weighing things, because you don't want to make a decision which is not balanced, but you are coming into balance. You are going to be able to take that decision, and without fear. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Again, if you have not been able to communicate freely in the past, this is about to change. All right, and this is also a message for a lot of you out there who hesitate in opening themselves out. If you're not being authentic, you are going to be able to get in touch with your authentic self and put it out there. All right, and last but not the least, you get creativity. This is so beautiful, in alignment with the Ace of Wands, because you are going to finally embrace change, because you are going to come into balance, because you have being able to voice what you want. For some of us, and I don't know whether any of you here watching this resonate with this, but there are some times when I feel like manifesting something, and even during manifesting, I feel that no, maybe it's wrong to ask this. Maybe this is not in my highest good, and I don't. So if you are not allowing yourself to ask the universe what you really want, because you are bound by society, then you are not being authentic to yourself. If what you think, what you say, and what you do is not in alignment with one another, then for you to reach what you want is going to be very difficult. So you need to come into that authentic self of yours, and this is what the message is coming from Sirius. Put an end to that indecision. Follow your intuition, follow your heart, and speak out what you want clearly during your manifestation at this time. It is going to come to you, and move ahead. You are going to get a lot of energy. For those of you especially who are creative, who are in creative fields of different kinds, you are going to get this surge of energy during this time. Keep your heart open, keep your eyes open, be receptive to whatever comes, whatever downloads you get, whatever dreams you get. All right, and follow it without fear. Whatever you're really called to, follow it without fear. So my dear seekers, I'm wishing you an abundance of everything that you want. Hope whatever that you sit and manifest comes to you, everything that's in your highest vibrational good. All right, lots of love and light.